Kia ora koutou, talofa, bulavinaka, and welcome to the 2016 FIBA U18 Oceania Basketball Championships. Right now, we have Guam versus Australia. For Guam, number 0, Michael Min. Number 1, Olis Grape. Number 2, Nathaniel Gayton. Number 3, Anthony Williams. Number 4, Eduardo Calvo. Number 6, Kobe Sotelo. Number 10, Mark Tamarowski. Number 11, Tony Tsai. Number 30, Gabriel Simon. Number 34, Robert Kratz. Number 50, John Fagurga. Coach, Brent Tipton. And now we welcome Australia to the floor. Number 5, Angus Glover. Number 7, Matthew Kenyon. Number 8, Tom Fullerton. Number 10, Jacob Rigoni. Number 11, Nat Nye. Number 12, Gabriel Hadley. Number 13, Samuel Short. Number 14, Samson Froling. Number 15, Ben Carter. Number 21, Isaac White. Number 22, Monkesh Maluit. Number 23, Kyle Zunick. Coach, Adam Capone, assisted by Mark Radford. Teams may now shake hands and exchange gifts. The referee for today is Ferdinand Pascal from the Philippines. The first umpire is Tyler Anderson from New Zealand, seconded by Timothy Sailanda from Fiji. Ladies and gentlemen, the FIBA U18 Oceania Basketball Championships is brought to you by the following sponsors: BLK, Fiji Television, Telecom Fiji Limited, the University of the South Pacific, Coca-Cola Amateur
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships 2016. The game right now is Guam versus Australia. Welcome to the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships 2016. You've got Guam versus Australia. If you've just tuned in from around the world, welcome to FIBA www.youtube.com on FIBA channel. Good shot, good three from Tony. By Luke. Good defensive play by Guam. Australia's got a chance to reset the play. Passes on to 15, tries for the layup. And a foul. Fouls from number 34, Guam, Jean Robert. Carter on the first free throw. Missed that shot. Rebound taken by Young. Mike Joseph from Guam, number 10, misses that shot. Mayan, an attempt from number 11. Good defensive play by Australia. Guam sitting.
7 minutes on the clock. Australia leading by 8 and Guam trailing with 0. Satella with the attempted 3-point and attempted again by Simon, Gabriel Simon. Australia with the defensive going in for the shot and a foul has been drawn. Foul basket is good by number 10. The foul is on number 10. First foul on number 10, Guam. That is Jacob. First foul's on Jacob. And the shot is on 10 for Mark. And the shot is made. Australia takes the lead with 11-0 Guam. 6 minutes into the game. First quarter here at the Vodafone Arena for the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships 2016. Australia is the current holder of the under-18 gold medalist for the 2014, and they are back this year to retain their title. 3-point shot by Tony. And sinks that goal, taking their points up to 14. Three-point attempt by Guam with Michael, and sinks that, adding 3 points to adding the 3 points to their scoreboard, which is points now is 14-6 to Guam. Great rebound by Guam. Guam looking for space and takes the shot. Little football there from Australia, but they managed to control the ball. And takes another shot. Good shot there by Australia. Australia, that's Jacob Rigoni, and makes that point. Lead to 16. Australia and Guam trailing behind with 6. Guam with the ball and hoping to respond to Australia's scores. 3-point shot, and it's a sub on both sides. Coming in for Australia is Lat. Samson for Australia, and Guam also has replacements. We have Olis and Eduardo. Guam with the throw in. 3 seconds on the stop clock. And they did not make that. Turnover to Australia. So Australia now has a sub. Guam calls a sub right now. And John Thomas steps into the court. Australia with a throw in. Guam with the ball. I'm looking for a space to get into, looking around. And stolen by Australia, and it's a violation, stepping out of bounds. Australia is just towering over Guam. 4 minutes left on the first quarter. Right now, Australia is taking the lead with 16 points and Guam with 6. Australia with the ball. Agnes is wearing jersey number 5. Agnes with a 3-point attempt. Missed. Replies. Rebound by Mukash and has actually made that score, taking the lead up to 18-6 for Australia. Attempted shot there by John and rebounded by Australia. Australia now taking Mukash with the drive, dishes it out. And ref has called a foul on number 4 for Guam, which is Eduardo. And Australia has called a timeout on the 3 minutes. If you've just joined us online, this is the men's game, Australia versus Guam, for the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships 2016. Second last game for the evening. Last game for the evening would be at 8 p.m. with Fiji versus Tahiti for the women's grade. Welcome back to the Vodafone Arena for the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships 2016. Right now, we have the second last game of the day, Australia men's team and Guam versus Guam. Australia with 18 and Guam trailing behind them with 6 on the first quarter. 3 minutes left to the first quarter. And Australia has the throw-in. Agnes with a throw-in. And there's a charging foul. Charging foul has been called in Australia for number 5. That's Agnes. Agnes has been charged with charging foul. That's his first personal foul. And 1 team foul for Australia. Guam now in possession and is looking for some points to put on the scoreboard. Very fast basketball played by Guam. Shot attempt by Michael. Ref has called a foul on Nathaniel for Guam, and now Australia takes the line out with Mukesh throwing in for Australia. Agnes sees an opening, tries to go through it. Good defense by Guam, and the ball is lost, but possession still goes to Australia. So Agnes going to throw in. Good pass right through the defense and executed well by Sampson with a basket, bringing the points to 20 to Australia and 6 to Guam. And shot by Nathaniel, successful shot by Nathaniel Guam, bringing the points up to 8 and Australia 20. Time is 2 minutes left on the clock, 14 seconds for the stop clock for Australia. Samson goes up for the basket, has been fouled by number 2, and will be on the line for 2 free throws. Substitution in Guam. Mark has come in off the bench and has replaced Nathaniel. Samson on the line for 2 shots. First attempt is not successful, and he lines up for the second attempt. Second attempt is good, bringing the lead now to 21-8 to Australia. So Guam has a throw-in, has another chance to catch up to Australia. It's only the first quarter, 2 minutes left for the first quarter. A lot of time for Guam to catch up. Six seconds on the stop clock, and Tony takes the shot. 3 points, successful. So that bringing the points to 11. So right now, Guam is down by 10, 11-21 to Australia. So Australia looking to close the gap. A foul has been called on number 1, Guam. That's Olis Grape. And Guam is on team fouls, so Australia gets the 2 shots. And Angus for the 2. First attempt to extend the lead, failed. Second attempt to extend the lead, failed. Rebound by Samson, and goes back up and makes a score, leading the points to 23-11 to Australia. Ollis sees the gap, goes in, is not scared of the big giant Australians, and gets a foul in the process. So 14 for Australia. That Samson, who just scored, has been called on the foul for Ollis. So Ollis is now on the line for 2. And misses his first foul shot. Now here's one more shot to close the gap with Australia, and makes it in. So the score now for Guam is 12 and Australia 23. So 11 points difference. Mukesh passed the ball. Isaac attempts for a 3-point, fails for Australia. Now there's a turnover, so Guam has the ball. Turnover to Guam. Guam throwing in. Seconds on the clock. Guam trying their best to put some more scores on. Foul has been called on number 5, Angus, for Australia, sorry. That's his second personal foul. And Guam with a throw-in. Ollis. Ollis with a shot, and successful. That's a 2-point score. That's making it 14-23. It's a 9 points gap or difference with Guam and Australia. Guam is doing really well. And there's a turnover by Guam. So Guam gets the ball. To stop time by the referee. 23 seconds on the clock. Australia currently sits with 23 points and Guam with 14. 9 points difference. And Guam will try and make a score or add points before the end of the first quarter. And there's a throw-in. Guam looking around. Alles looking around. Who is free? What can they do? Nice passes. Here's John. And there's a shot from Alles. And rebounded by Australia. A little tapping around. And Agnes loses it and gets it back. Shot by Australia and makes it in. 3-point shot by number 7 of Australia, their captain, Dylan Kenyon. And that brings the points up to 26 for Australia and 14 for Guam here at the FIBA Under-18 Oceania Championships 2016. If you're tuning in live on our live stream, we welcome you to the games. And we'd like to also take this time to thank our partners, Fiji Television, for our broadcasting partners. Also, Gem Fiji, Molten, TFL, BLK, Fiji Water, Fijian Made, Powerade, and also our host country, Basketball Fiji and FIBA. Welcome back. We're about to start the second quarter of the men's game. This is Australia men's versus Guam for the FIBA Under-18 Oceania Championships 2016 here at Suva, Fiji. And right now the points stand at 26 to Australia and Guam at 14. Australia is currently the defending champions of the Oceania Championships, winning it in 2014. So they are back to defend their title this year. Australia with possession, and we'll have the first throw in. And a foul has been committed. It's like Nathaniel. Yes, Nathaniel, number 2. Nathaniel from Guam committed that foul on Mukesh, number 22 of Australia. So Nathaniel's on 3 personal fouls, and he's been taken out. And a fresh blood has been brought in. Number 3, and Williams. A foul has been called. 30 for Guam. Gabriel Simon is the fouler, and the receiver is Gabriel Max, who's just stepped also into the court in the second half. And his first attempt for the free throw is a miss. If he gets the second one in, he'll be the first points for him this game. Yes, and he has successfully made that free throw. Points now stand at 26-14 to Australia. Guam gets the ball, throws in for Guam, and Australia pulling up their defenses, and Guam is just pulling out all stops for the offense. Great rebound by Guam, but Australia has defended well. Mukesh with a throw in. Angus bringing it up. And a steal. They go all the way. Australia with the fast break. Number 14 and misses. So there's a sub in Australia. Agnes is coming out, and replacing him is Kyle on jersey number 23. So here comes Guam, hoping to add more points to their scoreboard. Great save by Williams. And a great shot, a great attempt, but failed to execute. And Australia gets that rebound and now takes it to the rim. Number 14 with the attempted shot misses. Mukesh gets the rebound and pops it back in, taking the lead now to 29 for Australia, and Guam on 14. 8 minutes left on the clock. This is the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships 2016 here at the Vodafone Arena at Lothal, Suva, Fiji. Three-point attempt shot by Gabriel. Unsuccessful. Australia now coming up to hopefully lead. Add to their lead. Another goal by Australia. That's by Samson Froling. Great pass by Guam there. And attempted shot. Great block by Australia, taking it all the way, coast to coast. Pass it to Mukesh. Mukesh up with the layup and successfully makes it in and takes the lead. Australia takes the lead by 32-14. 6 minutes on the clock. Guam is looking for a space. Tries to set it up again. Michael with the ball. He's trying to make space. Does a fake pass. Hand. Australia. This is second shot with Australia getting the rebound every time. Number 23 goes in for a drive pass to Mukesh. Mukesh finally executes that ball, and Guam's coach has called a timeout. 6 minutes on the clock with Australia leading 36-14 Guam. And we're back in 6 minutes into the second quarter here at the gymnasium for the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships. Australia versus Guam. Currently Australia is leading with 36 points and Guam with 14. 5 minutes on the clock. Australia with a sub. And Lat, I think that's how you pronounce his name, has come onto the court and replaced Gabriel. Australia with the throw-in. And a pop into their big man inside. Lat with a three-point attempt and has made it. 3 points by Lat. And that takes the points to 39-14 with 5 minutes on the clock. Guam now with the ball, looking for a space. 11 with the three-point shot. Great rebound attempt by Guam, but Australia is still tiring over. Australia now with a sub with Tom coming in for Kyle. So Tom's first appearance in this game. Jacob with the throw-in. And this is and drive there by Jacob, and a foul has been called on 50 on Guam. That's John Thomas, and he's been called on the foul, and the foul is received by Jacob Samuel. So Jacob is on the line now for his two shots. The first one is successful. And the second attempt by Australia, both successful. So the lead is now 41 to Australia and 14 to Guam. 4 minutes left on the second quarter. Guam comes in, but was just blocked by all the towers of Australia. Australia goes for the three-point attempt. And the ref has called a stop time, injury for Guam. So replacement has come in. Alice with the ball. Three-point shot by Kobe, their captain, team captain. Kobe wearing jersey number 6. Alice is number 1. I hope you can see the stop clock. And almost. Great attempt, but this defense by Guam. And the foul is on you can't see who that foul was on, but there's been sub Angus is back in. Three-point attempt by Angus. And off by Australia. Guam now has the possession and will throw it in. And Olis will throw it in. Team captain brings it up for Australia. Kobe Tyler Sotelo. Australia with the ball. Angus looks for a spot who's free. And a great pass executed nicely with Tom Fulton from Australia. And the captain sees the space, passes it around, and there's a turnover by the captain. Out of bound, replacements coming in. But however, Australia has called a timeout in the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Australia leading with 43 and Guam trailing behind with 14. And we're back for the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. If you've just joined us, we're coming to you live at the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships here in Suva. And the game you're currently seeing is Australia versus Guam in their pool games. And currently Australia is taking the lead with 43 and Guam with 14. Australia currently has possession of the ball. Successful basket by number 15 Australia. That's Ben William Kara. And great feeding by the guards of Australia. Captain of Guam and the football to Australia, so violation. Guam still will have possession and will have the throw in. Captain of Guam, Kobe, will be throwing in. Kobe Sotelo. Throw in, 3-point attempt shot. Failed. Rebounded by Australia. Angus taking it down, throwing it down to Jacob, and passes it out to Tom with an attempt, and rebounded by Late, and Late goes back up and scores that basket. So now Australia is on lead, 47-14, with 1 minute on the clock. Guam is back, looking for a space to score, looking up. Looking up to see if they have a clear shot of the rim. And 3-point attempt from number 11. That's Tony of Guam. And brings their points up to 17-47. That's a 30-point difference with Australia. Australia taking a shot, trying to extend their lead. Rebounded by number 15 and passed back out to Angus to set up. Angus throws it down to Tom with a shot attempted, stolen by Guam, and Tony has the ball. Tony has the ball again, and given to Kobe, their captain. Captain looking for space. And that brings us to the end of the first half for the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships, Australia versus Guam, and the points at halftime is 47 Australia and 17 Guam. Stay tuned. The second game after this would be Tahiti and Fiji at 8 p.m.
Right after this, we'll have the second half, and then followed by the last game between Fiji and Tahiti in the women's under-18 grade. Ladies and gentlemen, the FIBA U18 Oceania Basketball Championships is brought to you by the following sponsors: PLK, Fiji Television, Telecom Fiji Limited, the University of the South Pacific, Coca-Cola Amatil Fiji Limited, Fiji Water, GEM Fiji, Tourism Fiji, Community Development Company, Fiji Sea Road Services, Reproductive and Family Health Association of Fiji, Only Ideas Studio, and DJ Skits Fiji. Coming up in 7 minutes, Australia versus Guam, second half.
Welcome back to the FIBA Under-19 Oceania Championships 2016. And in a few minutes, Australia, a few seconds, Australia will take the court again. And right now they're playing against Guam in the second pool game. And the current scores are Australia 47 and Guam 17 in the second round of pool games for the FIBA Under-18 Oceania Championships 2016 here in Suva, Fiji. And that's a throw-in from Australia. And a great block defense by Guam. Australia with the points, rebound, and another attempt by 21 Australia. That's by Isaac, and successful basket there, 47-17 to Guam. Tom there with the basket, extending their lead to 51-17. And Michael wearing jersey 0 from Guam takes it up. Guam looking for space. Number 2 with the shot, unsuccessful. Australia with the rebound and takes it down court. And a great layup by Jacob, extending the lead further to 53-17. A lovely drive by Nathaniel. Basket is counted, and the foul is on number 8, Australia. That's Tom. Tom is the fouler for this free throw, and that's his first foul. Nathaniel with the free throw, and it's unsuccessful. So Australia has a chance to extend the lead. 19-53 to Australia. Kyle there with the basket, increasing Australia's lead. And a steal by Jacob, coast to coast, and makes the basket. Hollis driving in, looking for a spot, gets a rebound and attempts, no basket. Australia with the ball, taking it up. Nice turnover by Guam and stolen again by Australia. Nice layup, misses. Nice tip in by number 15 of Australia, which is Ben Carter, and Guam coach has called a timeout. If you're watching live on streaming online, big thank you to our media partners, Fiji Television, for making this available for all our spectators on the World Wide Web. And we're back. And Guam in possession. Guam looking for a space. 10 seconds on the stop clock. And he does a reverse shot there. And successfully done. Olis Grape of Guam scoring that. Bringing their points to 21 for Guam and 59 for Australia. It's a clear pass at the base. A nice block by Guam. Fighting for the ball. Australia's a bit too fast for Guam. Brings it on up. Does an alley-oop and is successful. 14 of Australia. Samson, Froling. Guam always calm. Always playing a smart game. Looks for a space. 3-point attempts and nails it. Number 2 for Guam, that's Nathaniel. Nathaniel nails that shot. Isaac with the drive, dishes it out. And their captain with a 3-point shot and is successful, extending their lead to 64-24. That's a 40-point difference. 5 minutes on the stop clock, and it's the third quarter for this round of pool games. 3-point shot by Guam. That's by Tony of Guam, 3-point shot. 27-64. And an easy basket there for Samson. Towering over Guam defense. And Guam is still going on. They know they can still they still have a chance in this competition. 3-point shot from Gabriel. And Australia just feeding their insides man over and over again. Foul by Australia. Foul is on 23 Australia. That's by Kyle, and the timeout has been called by Guam. Currently on the scoreboard, we have Australia with 68 and Guam with 27. 4 minutes of the third quarter happening right here at the basketball arena for the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships. Next game coming up is Tahiti versus Fiji women, and that will also be the final game for today. We also thank our partners BLK, Fiji Water, TFL, Fijian Made, Powerade, not forgetting our partners Fiji National Sports Commission, GEM, Fiji, Malton, and also our broadcasting partner Fiji Television. Turnover by Australia there. 4 minutes on the clock. Those are turnover half court. So Guam has a chance to close the gap and sub by Australia. Gabriel is going in for Isaac Lewis. Throw in by Kobe, the Guam captain. Shot by Kobe. Angus with the attempt shot made successfully. 3 minutes to go. 72 points to Australia, 27 to Guam. And the substitution for Guam, 24 and 34 is coming in for Guam. And also Michael rejoins the team on the court, wearing jersey number 0. Matthew, the captain's calling the game plan. 3-point shot by Angus. Lat with the rebound and takes the shot. Sorry, that's Mukesh with that shot, taking the points to 72-27. Mukesh with the throw in, and Angus bringing up the ball for Australia. Matthew, 3-point shot from Gabriel, and that is missed. And now Guam will have the throw in and an attempt at closing the gap. 27-72 gap with Australia. 2 minutes to go on the third quarter. A turnover for Australia and a fast break. Mukesh goes up for the score. Rebounded by Guam. Guam is trying to take a fast break here. Looks for open space. Does not find it. Stolen, but stolen back by Guam. And attempted 3-point shot there by 24. And is successful. 27-72 points on the scoreboard right now with Australia leading. And a easy basket right there with Samson just tiring over the Guam defense. Guam captain looking for a space, takes a 3-point shot and rebounded by Australia. And a lovely pass to captain who executes it well. Matthew Cameron with that basket. 76-30. Third quarter, 55 seconds left to play. And stolen by Agnes. Goes coast to coast. Does a slam dunk. Adding another 2 points to their lead. Taking the points now to 78. And Guam is hoping or working on putting some more points before the end of the third quarter. Long pass over and stolen turnover by Australia. And the score by Gabriel. Fast break to Gabriel, who executes that game plan very well. So 16 seconds on the clock. Let's see if Guam is able to execute one game plan and put some points on their scoreboard. Apparently not. Australia with the turnover. 6 seconds on the game clock. And Samuel and Ben is back on the court. Captain Matthew has the ball. Driving in all the way up to the rim, makes the basket, and that ends the third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, 82 to Australia and 30 to Guam here at the FIBA Under-18 Oceania Championships. One more quarter to go. At the last game, stay tuned. We have one more game coming up, which is Fiji versus Tahiti, the women's game, final game for today. And we're on the last quarter for the pool game against Australia and Guam. 9 minutes on the clock. And right now the point sits at 84 to Australia and 30 to Guam. Foul has been called on 23, Australia. That's Kyle. Second personal foul. And Alice will be online to take two. Substitution coming in. Robert coming in. And John is stepping off the court. Fast break by Guam. And could not execute that. Australia fast pace and fast break. And a 3-point shot, and Ben gets the rebound. 3-point shots by number 23, that's Kyle, and lands it, taking the scores up to 88 for Australia and 30 for Guam. Substitutions coming in on both sides for Australia and Guam. 7 minutes into the game, Australia is on 90 and Guam 30. And score 3 points by number 12. An attempted shot by number 13 Australia. Three-point attempt by Guam. Gabriel, successful, brings the points up to 33 for Guam and 93 for Australia. Gabriel there with a 2-point shot, successful 2-point shot. Great attempt drive there by Michael, although it did not go in. And great rebound there by Guam. 5 minutes left on the clock. And Australia currently sits at 96 and Guam 33. Another 3-point shot by Gabriel of Guam. So two Gabriel of Guam and Gabriel of Australia. And that was a shot with Samson from Australia, taking the points now to 98. 2 more points, and Australia will be hitting triple figures, while Guam is still on 33. And there is a foul committed on 13 Australia. That's Samuel. And subs are coming in, and seems like someone has called a timeout. Five minutes left, and right now the Australia is on 98 and Guam on 33. The last quarter of the second last game of tonight here in Suva, Fiji, for the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships 2016. Next game coming up after this is the women's game, Tahiti versus Fiji. Earlier in the day, Fiji men's played Tahiti, with Fiji men winning that game. So straight after this, we'll see if Fiji women's can follow suit, or will the Tahitian women overpower the Fijians. And Guam, last 5 minutes, Guam for the throw-in. Kobe with the ball. John with a shot, successful shot, stolen again from by Nathaniel. So 4 points just made in the last few seconds, bringing the points for Guam 37-98. And substitution for Australia, Ben coming in for Tom. And Samuel throwing it in for Australia. Isaac looking for space. Australia with a throw in, passes over to Ben. Ben throws it back out to Isaac. A shot by Gabriel, 3-point shot, and Australia reaches its 3-digit 101 to Australia and 37 to Guam. Guam takes a shot, great rebound from Guam, and it's a foul called on number 13 Australia. That's Samuel Edward Short, and Guam takes it from the baseline. It's okay, it's just in the Australia with a throw in, 3 more minutes left on the clock. And Ben with the ball. Let's see if he'll go in or he'll pass it out. Yes, again, he's passed it out. 3-point shot to Isaac, successful, and he brings the points up to 106 for Australia and 37 Guam. 3 minutes on the stop clock. Highest point scorer for Australia right now with 15 points is Mukesh. Guam with the ball, dribbles in. I don't know what that buzz is doing, but Australia gets the ball, throws it out, shoots a 3. It's like they're practicing the 3-point shot in this game. And Kobe gets the ball, captain of Guam, brings the ball up for Guam, throws it across to Robert, and goes for the drive. Successfully makes it, brings the points up to 39 for Guam and 106 for Australia. 2 minutes left on the clock. Gabriel with a shot, 3 points, successfully made. 109 to Australia, 39 to Guam. 2 minutes on the stop clock. And Gabriel now takes the lead with the highest point scorer for Australia with 17 points. And Nathaniel hits that score from the baseline, bringing their points up to 41. And Nathaniel for Guam is on the highest point scorer with 11 personal points. Outbound by Australia, Guam gets the throw in. And the substitutions are coming in. 1 minute, 55 seconds left for the final quarter of this game, Australia versus Guam. Second last game for day two for the FIBA U18 Oceania Championships here in Suva. Three-point shot by Isaac successfully made, bringing the points to 112 for Australia and 41 for Guam. Great ball work from Guam, just passing around. Australia is moving around. Guam looking for that gap. An attempted shot there by Robert. That was unsuccessful. Australia going on with their three-point shootout at their end of the court. 13 with the attempt. That's by Samuel. Unsuccessful. And a foul has been called. A foul has been called in Guam. Number 11. Number 11 Guam. That's a foul on Tony. A foul by Tony. And the foul has been committed on Jacob of Australia. Jacob is online now with his free throw attempts. If he makes both in, Australia will be leading by 114. First attempted shot has been successful. One more shot to go. And he's made both in. So 114 to Australia, 41 to Guam, 53 seconds on the clock. Let's see what will Guam come up with. Nine seconds left, and there's a foul by Australia. I think it's not number 10. Let us see what the, yes, number 10, Australia is the fouler. Jacob Samuel is the fouler, and Guam will take it from the baseline. Three-point attempt, missed, and Australia gets the inbound. 32 seconds on the stop clock. Shot, basket is good. $18 seconds on the clock. Last chance for Guam to make one basket. Let's see if they can make it. Three-point, and it's been blocked by Australia. Australia 9 seconds, 7 seconds. And Australia will just kill time or run the time till 0. And yes, that's what they have done. So that ends the second. That ends the game with Australia and Guam. Australia ends the game with 117 and Guam with 41 points. Don't go away. Next game is Fiji versus Tahiti.
Under 18 grade.